So we're just trying to do this. Very important. There we go. Okay, mission accomplished. Do you know that I was at TennoCon and this guy came up to me and he was wearing a Thick Boy jersey? I saw the photo! And he said to me this, he said, I didn't even know you were going to be here, I was just wearing this. How awesome is that? And then one of the Digital Extremes developers came up to me. And he was wearing a Thick Boy
No
shirt.
way!
I swear to God.
No way!
High five. Well, look, the good news is, guys, we're not having the Thick Boy stuff on the store anymore because it was a limited edition. It's over now. You can get it later. You can get this though. Anyway, we're not here to talk about merch right now. We're here to talk about a big day in Battle Royale history. Yep. Which is a weird sentence to say in itself. Today's like Battle Royale Armageddon, okay? First of all,
Go ahead, terrorist chasing those for the bet. They have the pet.
Fortnite Season 5 came out today. Sam, have you heard of Fortnite?
Yes, it's that game, I think. It's like Age of Empires. It's called like Age of Empires or something.
Shut up! This is a true story. Sam came in this morning and he was like, oh, I just don't understand why so many people are so obsessed with Fortnite. It's so lame. He sits down and he boots it up because it was on his computer and he was like, huh. Graphics are pretty good. Hey, the gun mechanics
are like, gun mechanics aren't that bad. At the end of it, I'm like, this is not a bad game, everybody.
True story. Sam
I might start playing it on stream now. You never know.
So that's number one. Number two was a game called Islands of Nine came out today. We've got copies of that which we're going to be playing in the next week. Yep. It looks pretty cool. It looks kind of like PUBG-esque. Yep. Looks sort of realistic. A bit more realistic, but looks kind of interesting. It has a good rap so far from people that have been playing it. The third one though, oh baby, it's Cliffy B's third game. It's not actually Cliffy B's third game, but it's equally failure-tastic.
What did you say?
This game is a Battle Royale game called The Culling 2. It has launched yesterday and now has smashed records by achieving a concurrent player count of 0. So, guys, you would be forgiven for thinking that it is a Cliffy B game. Let's just look back at our wonderful friend Cliffy B, the Lawbreakers saga. It feels very reminiscent of that, in my opinion.
Because here in the Overwatch team,
we're better than you, and we know it.
Spare me.
That was what happened with Cliffy obviously was he launched Lawbreakers and then within about a week there was only a couple of hundred people playing, and then after that there was maybe 10 people playing. The game was pretty much dead on arrival and that was it. And then after that he tried to resurrect his studio by doing a Battle Royale game called Radical Heights. Which really didn't take off. A few people actually liked it, but it didn't really do anything.
Yeah, apparently it wasn't that bad, but it was at the wrong time, it was too saturated. You all know the reasons,
and people weren't really keen to support Cliffy B.
No one really likes Cliffy, sadly.
Like, I want to make another $1 billion IP.
Poor guy. Anyway, The Culling is out today. Culling 2, I should say. It's a sequel to a little-known Battle Royale game that came out in 2016. Now, the difference with this one was that it actually had, like, hand-to-hand combat as a pretty core part of what it was. And it also had, like, crafting. So you could, like, pick up rocks off the ground and beat people to death with them.
Nice.
Craft.
Lord of the Flies kind of stuff.
Exactly. They killed... Oh no, it didn't kill Ralph. They killed Piggy. Spoiler alert!
They should have killed. They should have killed Ralph. There was
a guy named Ralph in it.
Should have killed him.
Exactly right.
Damn it!
So that was The Culling. Now, The Culling came out in 2016, and within 18 months, the developer had like washed their hands of it. Okay, it came out on Xbox middle of last year. 6 months after that, the developer said, "No more updates for this game. We're moving on to something else." Now that already pissed off the community as a starting point. Okay, all of a sudden, this game appears, The Culling 2. No one knew it was coming. No marketing.
None whatsoever.
Launching into an oversaturated market.
It's just built for success, everybody. I can't wait for this game. Fortnite, watch out.
Are you sure you're not interested?
Sorry.
No, hey, I'm flexible. You don't have to pay all at once. I'll be here all night if you change your mind.
The Season 5 is not going to save you.
So it all of a sudden drops. And because no one's heard about it, no one's playing it. On its first day of release, yesterday, I should say, I'm talking as though it's been out for a while, and it's this story of, like, failure, but actually it's really just a story of, like, never existing. So the day it came out, I think it had a concurrent player count max of, like, 200 people, okay?
That's super effective.
Maybe 1,000 people bought this game, maybe, okay? Yeah. Then... the day, like, towards the end of yesterday, I was reading headlines saying that concurrent player count was down to 5 people. This morning at breakfast, we had breakfast and I was like, man, there's like one concurrent player now. And then when I got to the office, 0 concurrent players.
Concurrent players.
Is there no one else? Is there no one else? Who are you?
That's 100% we're stealing a joke. That's 100 because Ralph made this joke before, but it's my joke, everybody. That's 100% of their players that they've lost.
Correct. It's very sad.
You know what? Ralph delivered that joke better before.
I delivered it way
Damn
better before.
God
That's
damn
right.
it, Ralph!
That's why
Screw you.
I'm the funny guy on
Yes,
the channel.
that's the
Right
funny
channel?
guy.
Obviously, this level of catastrophe speaks for itself. But in terms of why it's happened, it's an interesting story because the other game, the Culling 1, actually had these sort of interesting mechanics.
Yeah.
And they completely ignored them with this game. This game is basically just PUBG 2.0, but with more bugs.
I'm seeing double here.
And if there's one thing that people
More
really,
bugs in PUBG.
they
Holy
really,
shit.
people, they must have looked at PUBG and they said, we want to create this, but we want to give people what they really want out of PUBG. Bugs.
More bugs, baby.
That's exactly what they want.
More bugs.
But if you look at the gameplay, like, it's so unbelievably generic and just garbage. Like, it just looks so terrible and just
So it's
awful.
It's the Paladins of the Overwatch. Is this really what it is?
It really is, yeah, yeah. And actually, and the map as well, I was looking at some of the map named locations and they have this place called, like, Rock Mountain.
Oh, wow.
It was like
That's good.
the least amount of effort.
That
Like, what
is
should we
good.
call it? Hey guys, what should we call it? Rock Mountain.
Oh, you know, there have been some great games that have used bad mountain names, like Zelda did use Death Mountain.
I have a lot of questions. Number one, how dare you?
So the fact that they abandoned everything that made the first game interesting was just it's cardinal sin, really, because you can't launch into a market like this with no new ideas and expect to be successful. It's just not going to happen for you.
No way.
But that's what they tried and did, and then that was what happened. It just completely exploded. I don't even feel bad for these developers. I was going to say I feel bad for them.
It feels lazy. That's what it feels
It just feels super lazy. Like, let's just try and cash in. Let's put in no effort. Let's drop it on the market after we've abandoned our community on the last game, and then hope we turn a big buck.
It's Radical Heights all over again. It came out of nowhere. It's an idea that's already been used. It's pretty lazy. And here we go, everyone. Enjoy it and watch it fail.
That is the worst idea I've ever heard in my life, Tom.
Yes, it's horrible, this idea.
That's Battle Royale in 2018. We've got Call of Duty coming out later in the year, as well as the Battlefield 5 Battle Royale as well. Fortnite Season 5 today. Island of 9. As I said, we've got codes. We're going to check it out. It looks kind of interesting.
Yeah.
We're going to be starting streaming very soon, so keep an eye out for
Very,
that.
very soon, everybody.
And you're going to be able to yell at us as Sam
You'll
sucks
be able to
at
then
games.
personally tell me how much you hate me on stream. How
Correct.
good is that?
Layman Live coming
Layman
soon,
Live, baby.
to
On
a
the
Battle
couch.
Royale near you.
Eternal.